Well, good afternoon. I want to share a quick story what happened on the game reserve once. When my wife and I were newly married, someone blessed us with a weekend away at Pinder. If you've ever been there, it's an amazing experience. While we were on the drive, we came across a very flat land, and in the distance you could clearly see three cheetah on the open plain. And I was quite excited. I've never seen a cheetah at full sprint, so I was expectant. But as we drove up and parked alongside the cheetah, they were literally right next to us. I noticed the guy in front of me was looking at the horizons and he wasn't noticing the cheetah right in front of us. And I tapped him on the shoulder, and he's an elderly man. I think he was from Holland. He was sunburnt, had these thick Coke bottle glasses, and I pointed down to the cheetah. And when he looked down and saw them for the first time, his whole expression changed, and he quickly rushed out, got his camera and started taking photos. Can I say in life, you have the foreground and the background. The foreground in today's life is what we see taking place right now, the coronavirus, the economic crisis, all the concerns and worries. But in the background are the promises of God that are there. We can't be those who just focus out there and forget what's in front of us. And we can't be those that are focused on the very things in front of us, forget about the promises of God. Now, Jesus, when he was ministering on earth, focused more about his kingdom than anything else. Yes, he addressed the issues of the day, but he spoke about his kingdom. And the kingdom is the promises of God that are sure. The promises of God that says, if you seek first my kingdom, all those things that you're worried about in very front will be added to you as well. So I want to encourage us that in this time that we focus on things outside, beyond than the things taking place. And for the things that are taking place, we can be a people that are praying and interceding for those things. So I want to encourage you to continue. Let's be praying at 6 o'clock. Let's be having communion together. And if you're with your families, have communion together daily as a family. And let's focus on those things above, not on the things that are in the foreground. I want to encourage you as well to carry on reading as we read through the book of John, and thank you for the comments. It's wonderful to see interaction taking place around that. It's so easy just to shift our focus away from God and either become apathetic or consumed by the worry of this world. I want to tell you today that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than all that you can ask or imagine. And that is who he is. And that is who he promises to be. That in the midst of crisis, he says, I am with you in the storm. So let us hold on to that. Let's focus on the background and let's be praying for those things in the foreground. And we look forward to connecting. And I want to just put a challenge out to anybody out there. You've got a phone. Put a video, a short message, a word of encouragement for someone, for us, the church in the way, or for someone out there that you know, somebody that you want to reach out to. Now is a great opportunity. The world right now is on sandy soil and there's worry and anxiety, but we as believers are on the rock, and people are drawn when they're in sandy, unsecure places to find a way that is firm. So today in this world, we can be a voice of encouragement, a voice of hope, and a voice of life into this world. So let's be that, and let's put a little video clip up on our group, or even wider to the rest of the world. Bless you all. Cheers for now.